Here's for friends, River here for Caravel Gaming. First is November, day after Halloween, and I have a hangover. So, what's better than playing some arena, right? That's my excuse when I lose. The old favourites, Mage and Druid, being offered up alongst with a Rogue. Now, last time I played Paladin, I got spanked by the most ridiculous Druid deck. 4 swipes in his top 13 cards, and a Cenarius, and 2 Ironbark Treefolk. And last time I played Mage, I also got no Flame Strikes, so maybe we get something right for either of them. And then we have Rogue, which can be fun on occasions. But I think I feel like playing some Druid. Well, we have a choice between Nerubian Egg and Deathlord. The Light Warden is out of the question. We do get a fair few buffs for Druid with that, so Mark of the Wild, stuff like that, so maybe there's a fair good chance of getting this egg. I'm still not convinced over Deathlord. And there is a Marco Wild, so it seems to make sense to take that over the other 2 cards on offer here as well anyway. Oh dear. Well, we've got Death Rattle. I guess we go with the Undertaker. And scare people when I go turn 1 Undertaker, turn 2 Nerubian Egg. They're like, oh, gotta watch out for this guy. Oh, that's harsh. We've got to take the Keeper of the Grove, but the Twilight Drake's pretty funky as well. This one's an easy enough pick here, Shattered Sun Cleric, obviously, especially with the Nerubian Egg sat there. And given we have got an Undertaker, it makes sense to pick up the Loot Hoarder here. And another buff for the Nerubian Egg with the Dark Iron Dwarf. I think we've got a fair bit going already at 2 mana, and we may be forced to pick up a few more 2-drops in future, so it actually makes sense to take the Brewmaster here. I mean, we can always like pick up something with Death Rattle and put it back down to trigger the Undertaker one more time, if nothing else. This is just like a small fireball, that's all you can really treat this as. Pyromancer is Pyromancer. Arcane Golem is Arcane Golem. Probably gonna stick with the Pyromancer there. It's not fantastic, it's not terrible. Well, I have to take the Starfire. I mean, I've just been offered cheap spells so far. So we've got to take some things that deal with the bigger stuff, right? How many Moonfires have I been offered here? If all these Moonfires on offer were like Druids of the Claw or Swipes, this would be an incredible deck. And I can't really take another Undertaker. I don't think that achieves too much. Haunted Creeper because it's got Death Rattle? I don't think it's good enough just for the sake of, you know, doing it just because you've got that Undertaker. Venture Company makes a lot of sense here, to be honest. We need some big guys. And we don't have big guys. Yep, it's just keeping me offering those small cards. Sun Fury Protector, again another one for the Nerubian Egg. Do we have expensive cards in this deck? Do they exist? Come on. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. We're just gonna get destroyed after about turn 5 at the moment. I'm taking a Power Wild. Fairy Dragon's like a better card. on occasions, but Power of the Wild again we can use with the Nerubian Egg if we need to. What is it with all these cheap cards? We have nothing that costs over 4 mana in this deck. And the thing is, I'd normally snap like the Sergeant Commander, but like the Keeper of the Grove's there as well. But we just need a few expensive cards. Like, nope, more cheap cards. It's almost tempted to take the Poison Seeds again. Interacts really well with the egg. But also when your opponents start making big things, and you've got a few tiny guys, you get to attack him and then Poison Seeds afterwards. And you all just end up with 2/2s. This really is pretty depressing stuff. Okay, well, Harvest Golem's pretty cool. Can we have a few big guys? Any Iron Barks? Big guys anywhere? This is so depressing. Why won't you give me things that cost more than 4 mana? No Iron Barks. No Swipes. No Druids of the Claw. This is not going to go well for me. Oh, it's a pretty aggressive deck. I guess another loot hoarder here to help the Undertaker out. And there you go. This officially could be one of the worst decks I've ever drawn. I mean, it's going to be aggressive, but there's no card advantage, no tricks. It's just guys. It's like I can make a guys and then watch my guys die. Mark of the Wild or Brewmaster. Well, we've got 2 of the big Brewmasters. Looking at the stuff we want to pick up, we've got a fair few things with Battle Cry. Yeah, we could pick up an Argent Commander as well. That's okay. And finishing it off. Makes sense to take an Azor Drake there, really. I just have the worst luck, don't I? So no Iron Barks, no Druid of the Claw, no Swipes. The best 3 Druid cards there. Nothing much you can do. The cards don't fall your way like that. And some of the rares I got were pretty like poor as well, weren't they? Like the Nerubian Egg and the Protector and things like that, so I can't see myself going too far with this at all. We're going to throw all of these away. None of them are any good in the early game. Both my venture companies, like the only 2 cards that cost like 5 mana. It's like, there you go, both in your opening hand. Why not? And yeah, and that's me done. Beautiful. Both venture companies in the opening hand, just ridiculous. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, we could like go Wild Pyromancer, Mark of the Wild to get rid of the 1/1s afterwards.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I mean, I'm assuming he's probably just going to wake his weapon up here, possibly, and run his guy in.
Mind if I roll need?
But I guess that waits for a turn, right?
Push forward.
Because we can go Pyromancer, Claw, beat something up, hero ability beat something up for 3, and 1 damage to everything.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
What?
Push forward.
Like to play with fire? For the wild.
It's not great, wasn't terrible. I think it was the best I could have hoped for, really. I mean, this double venture company, not optimal. He should just use his weapon and make a 3-drop really here. There's not really much else to it. Still think it'd be better him using the weapon there rather than wasting his shiv in that way.
To Northrend! Victory!
I think the shiv's maybe more useful in his hand.
I'll put it on your desk.
Shields up.
Well, he knows I've got an Argent Commander. You thinking of backstabbing it?
Your magic shall not save you.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, I wonder what I'm going to be playing this turn.
To Northrend! Another round?
Yeah, alright, we'll do it.
Victory! Another round. For the wild.
As the venture company's just sitting in my hand doing not a whole lot.
So many options.
It's funny to imagine him playing around sort of stuff like swipe and me going, no, none of the good stuff. Just crap, guys. I'm really happy that my Undertaker like traded off with his backstab. It's like that feels like a result. Undertaker actually getting a card for a card.
So many options.
And there we go, and that's what beats me. Like, yep, I'm better than my deck.
Victory!
Drink with me, friend.
Well played.
To Northrend! Victory!
I think that's about all I can do there. This giant's gonna beat me up.
I wonder.
You call that a win?
That is fine.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Absolutely fine. We done?
Victory!
Mind if I roll need?
For the wild.
Challenge accepted.
Still with these venture companies from my opening hand. Like 10 turns later, still both of them stuck in my hand.
So many options.
But yeah, if he's got one more amazing card, he probably just beats me from here. Shock horror, it's a sand. That's pretty good. And yeah, that also kills me. Oh, okay, so holding on for dear life there. Boom, let me set up. Yep, so that's so still alive. Awesome. At least that takes his dwarf out the game. Also pretty good. And that ain't gonna do it. So yeah, I'm taking 4, 6, gaining 3 back, and then getting beaten up by that. And both the venture companies just sat in my hand, going, yeah, I'm a bit crap. There was no good time to play him there. Just imagine if I had a swipe. Swipe the 5/5, everything on his side of the board dies. Imagine having good cards. That would be amazing. Truly one of the worst arenas for just not having anything powerful. And the double venture company just did not help at all.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
I mean, this is pretty much what you want, opening hand, cheap stuff. Can't complain about this.
Greetings.
My greeting.
Someone injured?
I smell blood.
I hope you like my invention.
Well, makes sense to claw, really, here, to be honest.
For the wild.
Claw and claw some more. Now that's a nice draw. We might very well be silencing his harvest golem.
Pay attention, class.
Or we might very well be silencing that. Or at least beating it up. He could have just like attacked my golem, killed it and healed his golem up as well.
First kill.
I may be struggling in this game as well.
I must consider.
No, you're getting silenced. That I am certain of. Like if there ever was silence bait, that was it.
I must safeguard the land.
Don't really want to use my claw here. I don't think there's much to be gained from clawing a 1/1. Seems a bit bad, that. If he has a Cabal Shadow Priest for my Nerubian Egg,
Tazdingo!
I may just switch the computer off. Seems fine, like run my guys in, claw.
For the wild.
Make a 7/6. Right, 7/6 and 4/4. That looks alright. Holy fire!
Not good, not good.
I'm gonna take this guy off the board, you know. Just because, but I don't want to make him 5/5. 4/4 is obviously.
Silver moon shall not fall.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Like, getting guys to 4/4 is way more important. No Shadow Word Pain, no Shadow Word Death.
For the king!
What are you gonna do with your 2/5? Indeed you are. Hmm.
Shields up!
Remember Kel'Thalas!
For the wild!
Push forward.
So there we go, guys on the board, and let's hope he doesn't have a Holy Nova once he beats up my 4/4, right? Shock horror, it's a Holy Nova. Like, must be nice. Always gonna have the answers, and that was a mistake from him, because now I can kill his Chillwind Jetty.
For the wild!
But he should still win from here. That Holy Nova is absolutely brutal. It's his equivalent of swipe, really. Just make guys, dude. Just make your guys. Make your guys attack my 9/1. Pass the turn. It is not difficult. Wow,
Get in there and fight, maggot!
What? Yeah. Just make your guys. There we go. Wasn't hard, was it? I don't know why you needed to think about that for a minute there. He's like, yeah, I win. I'm like, yes, yes, you do. Congratulations.
For the wild!
There's not really anything to be gained from taking his Fairy Dragon out there. Might as well force the 3 damage through. There's no good trades. Yep, and that's game. Like, there's just the top deck. The perfect top deck right there. Ridiculous. This is unbelievable. But, you know, that's what happens when you get a terrible deck. Oh, Fire Cult Master. Yeah, must be nice. I would have liked some of those as well. I'd have liked some of anything. I think the less we talk about this particular arena, the better.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
I must protect.
Yeah, these two don't work well together, do they? Like Worgen Infiltrator, turn 1, pick it up. Turn 2. Wow. My deck is just packed full of cheap spells. Just packed full of cheap spells, and it gives me 2 6-drops. This could be like the worst RNG I've seen.
For the wild.
I'm not gonna uncover him in case he's got that 2/2 that does a point of damage when it comes in. So you know, I actually need to trade this Worgen off with something because my deck's so bad.
Bring out your dead.
For the wild.
I'll put it on your head.
Oh, of course, there's a cleave waiting for me.
For the war chief!
You gotta be kidding me!
I guess we just throw it down there and see what he can do about it.
You gotta be kidding me!
Mind if I roll knee?
I'm just going to go ahead and beat him up there, to be honest. If he wants to play more cards, he's got to do the trading off there. Oh, he's taking some damage here. I think we just go to the face here with like Argent Commanders and Claws, really.
My eyes are open.
Quite good, quite good.
Northrend!
Victory! Victory!
Down to 7.
For the king.
Just the answer he needed. And I'll have another one of these.
You gotta be kidding me!
For the wild.
We've got another removal spell, right? Nope. Yep, and you lose.
Well played.
You call that a win?
Oh, it's nice to finally get a win with this deck. I had to do a lot of hard work for it, and on this occasion, venture companies were probably my best card. I was like, I surely can't go north and 3. I mean, I don't expect many wins with this deck, but I thought north and 3, just can't get over, like, other than the 2 Argent commanders, like the rares weren't particularly good. I mean, yeah, Azor Drake's okay, but I've got no spells to use that spell power really with.
Nature will rise against you.
First sign we've seen of Starfire there. Wow, look at this. This is like constructed playable here. Like what? Undertaker into Nerubian Egg into Harvest Golem? Crazy talk. Raphids. Yeah, we can claw his guy. We'll make it 2-3 and trade off. What are we doing? I mean, he has to trade off here because the Undertaker can just get bigger. And he can't put, like, Marketer Wild on his guy. That's also fine.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's not bad. Going for me again, though. Might regret that one.
For the wild.
Any buff spell for my egg. He's looking really sad and pathetic there. Probably going to get silenced this turn, right? Makes sense to throw down the Fen Creeper here. Try and protect my little damaged golem. I don't think there's any more sense in playing the Azor Drake. Especially if I pick up my, like, 1 Wrath or something. We can even, like, trade off here and pick it up with the Brewmaster. Not great, but maybe just that 3, beat it up that way.
For the wild. I wait for no one.
Yeah, because the Brewmaster would end up trading with the 4-2, which I'm not a particular fan of, so I'll leave the 3-3 on the board. And hopefully try to draw one of my buff spells for my Nerubian Egg, eventually, at some point. actually just trying to draw into the good cards with the Azure Drake's probably the better play. Nice. Actually, pretty sweet. Obviously we can put the taunt there, I guess, now as well. Feeling a bit better now, yeah. So some Fury Protector, taunt to the egg, another Azure Drake. Pick my Drake up, put it back down.
I'll put it on your head.
Do you like to play with fire?
Shields up!
Shock horror, it's a swipe. It's that card that I don't get, that other people get.
They'll never know what hit them.
That seems fine. You may have your bad card.
I must safeguard the land.
I got this.
So as long as we don't see too many iron barks, we might be able to hold on here.
Mind if I roll knee?
For the crusade! You gotta be kidding me!
I think we just go to his face here and try to beat him up, to be honest.
What to do?
And play a game of how many more swipes do you have? I guess we can brew this back to our hand afterwards, or even just like brew the 2-4.
Feel nature's wrath. I'll put it on your head. I must safeguard the land.
Hey, give me that!
For a while.
Join or die.
Lots of ways I could have done that. I'm interested. What do you think? whether there's something better I could have done there. It would have been better saving the effect there, maybe. Okay, so I can kill him. That's cool.
Join or die.
Feel nature's wrath.
Drink with me, friend.
I must safeguard the land.
I'm worth a couple of wins. I knew my deck wasn't the worst deck, but it was pretty poor. It feels like it's definitely one of those decks where if you get your cards in the wrong order, you just lose. You know, it's opening hand to Venture Company Mercenaries. Yep, that's a losing. But opening hand, Undertaker, 3 guys with Death Rattle. Yeah, might do well here.
I must protect the wild.
Well, I've got the Egg and Cleric and Dark-Eyed Dwarf. So I might as well just keep the Cleric. Wow, if I like draw my Undertaker here and get to go Undertaker, Egg, Loot Hoarder, it'd be pretty awesome. I mean, it makes sense to coin this out because I can play the Protector turn 2.
Shields up.
Now he has to fight past that. Assuming no silence. Shadowson Cleric to the rescue!
Well, I got this.
He's maybe getting a little bit worried, because quite a good start from me. He's like, what's going on? I'm scared.
Push forward.
I mean, I can't play like, you know, like he's gonna have a brawl here, so... He's like, yeah, if you got a brawl, I mean, it's epic, so, you know, well played.
Get behind.
He paid 5 mana, I was like, really? And he was like, bodyguard. It's like, whew! That's a relief. Not gonna lie to you.
I got this.
Hey, give me that. Push forward.
Power of the Wild, 1 damage to everything, but +1 to all my guys. He's just got such a slow hand. Oh dear. Wow. Pretty ridiculous.
Push forward.
Go! And Starfire to kill him, along with the Argent Commander. And feel free to execute some of my guys.
Charge forward!
My eyes are open. Well played.
Well played.
Yeah, he just didn't do anything. I don't think. I mean, my deck was pretty cool with what I did there, but he didn't play any guys. He made it pretty easy for me to beat him. That was a pretty scary hand from me there against a slow deck. It's like, felt kind of like a constructed deck in a way. I won't be doing that every round though. Someone's just gonna beat me up with fire elementals, I guess, with this guy, right?
I must protect the wild.
I'm gonna throw the Grizzly back as well, just in the hope of getting an Undertaker here.
I feel icky!
So we could shapeshift here, or we could play the loot order.
Mind if I roll need?
I want to draw a few more cards at this point, so I think just playing the loot order out, and if he wants to trade, trade. And if he just attacks me, we can maybe, well, obviously beat it up with the shapeshift as a possibility, or give it Market a Wild, and beat up his 2-3 or something if he plays that.
For the wild.
So I'm glad I'm going first here. Pretty good guy.
Mind if I roll need?
For the wild.
I figure he just attacks me for 4 here. And then maybe I get to Shattered Sun Cleric and beat it up.
What to do?
And obviously if he does beat it up, then I have to hero ability to kill it off and play the Grizzly. Yarp! Ooh, nice.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. For the crusade!
So obviously, Earth Shock, like, completely ruins my plans here, but I've got the Argent Commander for the 5-4 next turn. Wow. Okay, heck. So that's an earth shock. That's ridiculous.
To Northrend! Victory!
Yeah, I just drew some really slow cards in this matchup, so... But, you know, when you're going first, like, why is he not saving the lightning bolt and just, like, attacking with his weapon to kill my 4-2? You're on 28 life, why are you wasting a lightning bolt and giving yourself overload? That makes no sense at all. That seemed really, really bad from him.
I must safeguard the land.
Yeah, he should have just used his weapon and saved the lightning bolt for something that needs 3 damage to it. Like lightning bolt my Iron Fur Grizzly this turn. And
What to do?
but then he'll go, oh, that's fine because I've got 3 fire elementals in my hand, so it doesn't matter.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild.
Let's see if we can hold on here.
Bring out your dead.
Not the best time to be playing an Undertaker, is it? Good old Flamey to the rescue. He didn't want to put me on 4 there, did he? Gee, I wonder what I'm killing this turn. He said knowingly.
I smell blood.
Remember, kill the lust.
For the wilds.
You gotta be kidding me!
So I figure the 1 armor is more important to me there than, you know, making 2 guys. And there it is, right on cue. Take a look at that! Is there anything we want to brew back to our hand right now?
What to do?
Play this as a 6-drop or as a 3-drop. 6-drop, he lives as with 4 mana. You can play a Dark Iron Dwarf for the Brewmaster afterwards.
How you doing? Remember, kill the lust.
First kill.
For the wild.
That's a big ghoul. You're gonna play Ragnaros and hit me in the face. Oh, wow. Like, so good, so good. Oh, and the taunt as well.
Remember, kill the lust.
Like, utterly fantastic, that is. I just can't get over that one, that's so sick.
I'll put it on your tab.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Shields up.
Yeah, top deck another one as good as that. It doesn't look like it, does it?
I wonder.
Oh, no, he does have something. Yeah, that seems fine. Bad time for me to draw my Undertaker.
For the wild.
I got this.
Another round.
You have one card. I recommend playing the card. And making a totem.
Join or die, or both.
Nice. What a
I
draw.
got this.
Four. Well, might as well play it first, in case. Yeah, something ridiculous, right? Like that, really.
For the wild.
I got this.
Another round.
So it was squeaky bum time for quite a few turns there. I think he might have been able to kill me if he'd just attacked me directly. When I was on 8 life, I think, you know, he took out one of my guys. I was like, maybe that's not right. And given he had like lightning bolt and a fire elemental in his deck and stuff like that. Yeah, I think he could have won that one. And again, the start of that game was just, you know, my deck giving me some of my cards in the wrong order there. But, you know, we fought back. I feel like 4 wins is commendable. I can't see myself beating a mage.
You asked
Like
for
one blizzard,
Protect the wild.
and I'm done. Egg with Cleric, good start. And the Protector. Just not that Undertaker again. Just the Undertaker just didn't want to play. So Undertaker, Nerubian Egg, Shattered Sun Cleric. That's a nice start.
Do you like to play with fire?
It's got him worried, that egg, hasn't it? He's like, oh, now I can't play spells because he's going to kill the egg. Why is he not attacking my 4/4 there? He does know I can hero ability here to take his guy out.
For the wild.
I mean, he should just attack the 4/4 there just so he can finish it off with a ping next turn.
Well played.
Tazdingo! Yes!
I got this. Well played.
Let's try and beat him up before those flame strikes get going. Oh. We could shout some cleric, give this +1/+1 if we wanted to.
Tazdingo! Yes!
And there is the Undertaker. 7 turns after. It would have been nice to have. Like, awkward. I think obviously we need to keep the venture company at full health. It's whether how much more we... I mean, we have... That's the problem. It's like we always have to play around Flame Strike. I mean, I pretty much can't do anything here.
Time waits for no one.
Maybe that's probably for the best.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I got this.
I mean, this kind of stops him from being able to Flame Strike now. It puts him on 4. Yeah. Have a better play, so... he dies.
I must safeguard the land.
For the wild.
Didn't think we'd get there. But we did. That was a mage very much relying on his flame strikes there. But my deck sort of played fair for me, you know? 0-2, now up to 5-2. I think any wins from here is a big fat bonus, to be perfectly honest.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
I mean, I've had a couple of really close ones. Wins, that is. Come on, we've got the Undertaker. Come on, give me that egg. Yay! It's that egg. I love you, egg.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead. Oh yeah, I'm playing constructed. He's going, really? That's a ridiculous start. No! Taunt. How lucky! We get to run the egg in. Oh, we could make the flesh-eating ghoul.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And the totem. Yeah, he gets the healing totem, of course. That's exactly what he wanted there. Get the healing totem.
For the wild.
Any other totem would have been perfect.
Wanna blow something up?
Beautiful, man. Just beautiful. And then the taunt totem. Fantastic. I mean, do we go with the flesh-eating ghoul here? I don't really see the point.
I must safeguard the land.
So he's bound to have plenty of fire elementals. Given how slowly he's playing stuff out, you know, he's just making a totem every turn, so he's got to have some big fatties in the deck. Apparently not. Apparently the small guys just keep on coming.
For the wild.
Feel nature's wrath.
But if there was ever a time for a fire elemental, and this is it. Like, takes no thought at all. It's like,
Your magic shall not see.
that's fine. I'm fine with that. Works for me.
To Northrend! Victory or death!
Feel nature's wrath.
No lightning storm, no lightning storm, no lightning storm. Yeah, it's a lightning storm, and he's just top decked it as well, right? Because he's trying to. Oh, thought he was trying to make a spell power there. But, this works okay for me, I suppose.
For the crusade!
I think we have to go, you know, screw it if he has lightning storm here. And screw it if he's got earth shock as well.
Feel nature's wrath.
And say, you know, yep, if you've got that board sweeper to kill me, awesome.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
the wild.
Do you like to play with fire?
Go. Pray I've got enough to hold on here.
Join or die, or both.
Yep, then runs his 2-4 into my 4-2. Hopes to draw a lightning storm. Gets a lightning storm, but can't do 4 damage to my guys. So that was just, you know, luck on my side that he didn't have any of the cards that crush me there. And, you know, him having a slow hand as well helps in that respect. 6 wins! I feel like I'm in heaven after my start, you know? There was someone posting on the Hearthstone forums just the other day about saying he went north and 2 and ended up 12 and 2. I mean, that's not going to be happening with me, but
I must protect the wild.
kind of want to keep hold of the Power of the Wild as sort of an emergency use with the egg. But then I drew the Sun Fury Protector, so that fixes that problem, right?
Shields up.
Well, I guess it could be a snake trap. I don't see anything wrong with playing around that, right?
I got this.
It could be a snipe as well. It's a snipe!
I let the dogs out. Sustenance.
For the wild.
To my side.
Thank you. Yes, you just made it a lot easier for me to beat you up. Why would you do that? Why would you attack me there?
Silvermoon shall not fall.
For the wild. Cast.
I got this.
I mean, I'm not sure he's winning that race by going for me. And he's dead next turn, unless he has something.
I got this.
For the crusade!
Remember, kill to lust.
For the wild.
So I'm fine picking up the Sun Fury Protector because I can give other things taunt if he does something ridiculous. Obviously, stealth in the middle for the explosive shot. World's worst Houndmaster there.
For the wild.
Remember, kill to lust.
Wow, I can't believe there's a good chance I'm going to win this one. Like, fight back of the year here, with no swipes and no Druids of the Claw, no Ironbarks.
Well fought.
Yay! Made it to 7! With my hangover as well. So, deck wasn't as bad as I first thought, right? Or it turns out it does better when it's not against opponents with ridiculous decks. And when they do have ridiculous decks, like that mage with his flame strikes and stuff, I'm just get the perfect draw and go rawr. But it does, you know, it does get you do get to see the RNG in the game. The fact that my two hardest opponents were the first 2 rounds, and then it got easier.
I must protect the wild.
Do we throw this Wrath back? I mean, it feels like all of these cards are acceptable opening hand. Well, you know, I'm thinking about trying to improve my chances of drawing an Undertaker.
Greeting.
My greeting.
But now I'm at 7 wins, I'm just going to hit a really, really good deck. And just get smashed. Surely. Surely just going to get smashed. I can't really play Pyromancer next turn because I need to use his ability to kill the 1/1s that come out of this creeper.
Drink with me, friend.
Unless my opponent plays something like that.
Mind if I roll need?
So I'm not going to claw the 3/2 here. For the same reason I can use it in conjunction with the Pyromancer.
May my ancestors watch over.
So we can go like run this in. Pyromancer. And claw. Or Pyromancer. Wrath? Or do we keep the Pyromancer? I think it's good playing the Pyromancer. It makes the egg a little bit weaker, right?
Like to play with fire.
For the wild.
And if he's still around next turn, he might get to blow up my egg. Might get to go like flesh-eating ghoul, wrath something.
May my ancestors watch over.
I feel icky.
Don't really see. I mean, don't really see a play. I think getting a 4/4 out seems. Well, maybe we just trade off. Yeah.
For the wild.
So I like drawing the card off the Wrath there. I can like Wrath this for 1 anyway, so ping my own egg, draw a card. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
What now?
And we might even get to see the casting cost of the 4/4 that comes out, because we could end up pinging it for 1, get a 4/4, and then playing a Brewmaster and just picking it up anyway. Just because I've got nothing else to do with the 4 mana. Like, might as well have a 5/4 rather than a 4/4. But if he makes a big guy, then obviously we can just Starfire it. And beat him up. Yeah, this is not good, is it? Not good at all. Really? 5 to him, draw a card, pass the turn. Or we could just play the Brewmaster, put the egg back down, he'll attack the Brewmaster. The egg will have 1 toughness again, and we just wait until next turn when we can play like the Dark Iron Dwarf and the Wrath. Because I've got to get these 2 Brewmasters out of my hand.
I'll put it on your head.
Time waits for no one.
You know, they can't sit in my hand forever. Nice.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild.
Yep, that works. That works fine.
What now?
Attention, class.
Feels like the Starfire treatment there.
Drink with me, friend.
Truth is my shield.
For the wilds.
To Northrend! Victory!
So I'm not killing it because I'm still at 19, so like that's fine. I want to give him the chance of screwing up. And I can just take it out with my hero ability, which is fine.
For the wilds.
Victory!
'Cause I've got the card advantage now, so it's just a case of staying alive, really, isn't it? Well, that doesn't help him. That did nothing, that cleave at all. Okay. Yep. Looks pretty bad for you.
I'll put it on your head.
Shall not fall.
For the wilds.
The armor's probably more important here than anything else.
I'll put it on your head.
Remember, Kel'Thas!
Pretty good. Another death spite. Yeah, you don't get to attack my 4/4. This thing has taunt. You have to attack the things with taunt first. And now he's like, damn, I guess I've lost then. Yep, you have. That's how the game's played. So we got there. Looking a little bit sketchy for a turn, but it's nice to beat people who've got weapons, because weapons are OP. 0 and 2 to 8 and 2. Okay. Not quite sure how this one happened, but I'll take it. Had some nice draws, haven't I? Oh, here we go. Mage on several wins.
I must protect the wild.
So, yarp. Keeping that in case I draw my Undertaker. I feel I'm gonna need it. I think this is my loss. I'm going second as well. You have 1 mana. Are we waiting for something here? Yeah, you like looking at the cards, don't you? Why don't you look at them when you have something you can play? Oh, you do have something you can play. It just took you that long time to play a Mana Worm. Okay. Should I play this Mana Worm or this Mana Worm? This one looks prettier.
The light protects me.
Oh, we had an all-powerful Argent Squire as well. I'll laugh if he wastes a spell on this guy now, this Scarlet Crusader. It's like, just ping it and attack it with your squire.
What to do?
Why would you waste an arcane missiles on it? It makes no sense. Stop it. Stop being bad at the game. Like, desperate to get that extra point of damage in. He's like, yeah, I got a point of damage in. I'm the greatest.
For the wild.
And now he has to resort to pinging me.
I'll put it on your head.
I've got to keep like a 2-drop in my hand. It's better, probably this protector in case the mad scientist pulls out a mirror entity.
I wonder.
Run your guys into my guy, ping my guy, make a 3-drop, pass the turn.
What to do? What to do?
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Really makes the most sense just to kill this guy, doesn't it?
You call that a win? Another round.
Might get to play some minions in this game and attack him at some point.
What to do?
Like, going second really sucks sometimes.
I wonder.
Do we have movement? We do, like... Why does that take you a minute to play a Sunwalker? It's like, you've got this amazing card, Sunwalker beat you up? Like, yeah, obviously. Obviously, because it's really good. Why would you even question that as a play?
For the wild.
Obviously, I have to attack there because of Flame Strike. I mean, Flame Strike pretty much wrecks me either way, but might as well give myself the tiniest of tiny chances against the person who takes a minute to play a Sunwalker.
What to do? What to do?
Are you ready for this?
And then he's going to copy his Sunwalker and
I
laugh.
got this.
Yeah, of course it's a duplicate. Like, what else is it gonna be there?
Mind if I roll need?
Well, of course it's gonna be a duplicate, so we can give him this one. Yep. Slow opponents with amazing decks. So I'm glad I didn't play him after 2 losses, right? But very happy to get to 8 wins with this deck that just lacks absolutely everything that's good. Woo! 210 gold. A Bane of Doom is actually one of the few cards I don't own that's not legendary. It's still terrible, but now I can strike that one off my list. I have another crap card. Anyway guys, thanks for checking this video out. My hangovers may be starting to subside even a little. Not completely, because I'm getting my words still mixed up there. But I feel like that was a fight back of significant proportions. It doesn't qualify as a fight back of epic proportions. I would have said that for 12 wins. So just significant. Certainly super happy getting to 8 wins with this deck, and maybe next time we can actually get like the high quality cards when we play and do even better. So until next time, ta-da.